Hi, my name is Kelly Clement, and I'm the Director of Sales here at MetaStock. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about ways you can identify trading opportunities. With the vast number of trading strategies and all the different instruments that are available to trade, how do you know if there's a trading opportunity today? And that's what we're going to discuss in this video. With that in mind, let's go ahead and go into MetaStock. It isn't always easy to be able to identify a trading opportunity. Right now we're looking at a chart of Yahoo, and we're looking at the MACD indicator along with buy and sell signals associated with the MACD indicator. When we're looking at this right now, if we just grab a circle here and put it on our chart, you can see that the MACD triggered a buy-in opportunity, which also triggered a buy on our chart. Now, with the vast number of charts that are out there, there's thousands of different instruments that we can trade. There's commodities, there's stocks, there's ETFs. How is it that you're able to find a trading opportunity today? If we're opening up Apple, if we're opening up Google, Microsoft, gold shares, in order to be able to find a buy or sell opportunity today, we'd have to go through and open each of these charts individually. Well, instead, what we're going to talk about is a way to take a filtering tool and be able to have it help us identify trading opportunities today without having to look at charts. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Explorer in MetaStock as our filtering tool. And we're going to choose a trading strategy. For our example, we'll choose the MACD or the MACD buy signal. And what we're going to do is select this and have it look at whatever list of stocks we want it to and identify buy or sell opportunities for us today. So I'm going to choose the MACD. And then what I'm going to do is go through my list of instruments here. And what I would like to do is I'd like to actually scan through the S&P 500. So what it's going to do is actually take the MACD, look through the S&P 500 for me, and then identify which of those stocks are actually giving a trading opportunity today based off of that MACD signal. Let's go ahead and choose next. What I'm going to do here for this example, I'll do a daily chart. We could scan on weekly or monthly or 30-minute if we had a real-time software, and then have it identify those opportunities. So let's go ahead and scan on daily. So you can see here, it's starting to go through and look at each of these instruments individually and have it pick out the opportunities. So it's rejecting about 99% of these right now, which lets me as a user not have to go through and look at 500 different charts individually to see if it's giving me a MACD buy opportunity today. So this is just going to help me take that time savings and apply it. Okay, now we have a report of stocks that are generating a buy opportunity today. So let's go ahead and choose reports. I'm just going to expand this out just a little bit so we can see a little bit of what's going on. So right here I have the list of stocks that gave me that buy opportunity. So we can go through these. Now, one thing that we can do is we've identified that these have a buy or sell opportunity. So let's just maybe open up one or two of these charts and just check them out here. So we'll select those four, open them up. And I'm going to close this report for a moment. Okay, so what's happened is the filter, or the scan that we ran, gave us a MACD buy or sell opportunity. So let's go ahead and put the MACD indicator on here. We could also put on those buy and sell signals we saw earlier if we wanted. But what this is going to do is show us those buy opportunities on the chart. So you can see right here, Capital One seems to be the clearest one we can see because of these tight lines right here. So let's just take a look. So Capital One has just crossed its signal line right here, as we saw in that first Yahoo chart that we looked at. So we see that it's triggered in that buy opportunity for us. So let's just take a look at what's going on with it here. We're just going to put on what we call the expert advisor here in MetaStock. And this just gives us that buy signal on the chart so we can actually see it happening. And we can also have it just give us a little bit of guidance on the trade if we wanted to, and using what's called the expert commentary. So it's just going to tell us that this is crossed now into the bullish mode. It's ready to be bought based off of the criteria, and then follow it through. Now, if we look at this, it tells us different ways that the MACD can actually give us buy or sell signals, but we're actually just looking at a crossover signal right here. Well, if I go back to my scan, there's a couple things we can do. We can just look at those 21 different charts that it gave us as an example. Or what we could do is we could actually say, well, I'd like something that has a MACD buy signal as well as another indicator. So that way we're combining the strength of indicators together. We're not just using one indicator to help us get into a trade, we're using multiple. So I'm going to go back into the Explorer here. And what we're going to do is we've already scanned on the MACD here, so we don't need to do that again. We already have a list of stocks. So what we could do is we could choose a different indicator. So if I wanted to choose Bollinger Bands, or if I wanted to choose Relative Strength Index, or the stochastic, or scan based off of trend. Well, let's do this. Let's actually scan based off of what we're saying here is a long-term bullish, meaning that it's also above its 200-day moving average. So if I take the MACD, I already have a buy signal there. And now I'm going to incorporate that it's above its 200-day moving average. Well, if that's the case, then I have even a stronger opportunity. So let's go ahead and filter on that as well. So let's go next. And what I'm going to do is, instead of doing the whole S&P 500, because I already have that result, I can just look at the results of our last exploration, which are our 21 stocks. So I'll just choose next. I'll leave our statistics the same here. We'll go ahead and start the exploration. And now we're only looking at those 21 stocks instead of 500. So let's choose reports again. And you can see here we've narrowed that list down just a little bit in finding stocks that are also above their 200-day moving average. Well, without even looking at the chart, I can get a little bit more information about what's going on. I can rank by how far above it's moving above the 200-day moving average. So if I were to open up the NYC Euronext here and go to Open Chart, let's go ahead and close this so we can take a look. So we can see two things. One, we have a MACD buy opportunity based off of that indicator. And then if I were to pull in the 200-day moving average and put it directly on the chart, let's go ahead and put in a 200-day. Okay, and you can see it's, because of this big gap, it has actually gone well above its 200-day moving average. And so that helps us see the combination of two indicators. Now we could do that again with a stochastic or any number of different indicators, and it allows us to really gain strength in what we're looking for in buy and sell opportunities. Now these are the things that you can do with MetaStock, is identify trading opportunities, get the buy and sell alerts on your charts. Later on, you can actually see other videos that tell you about backtesting the market, seeing if these strategies have worked historically. So I'd encourage you to take a trial of MetaStock. Try it out. Use the link that's provided to you as part of the correspondence that you received. And you'll find that these tools can help improve you in finding these opportunities on each day.